Huge night for progressives in Philadelphia. State Representative Chris Rabb is the winner of the 3rd congressional district, beating out candidates backed by city leaders and the Democratic establishment. Take a look at the numbers. Rabb won easily here, winning 44% of the vote. Coming up next was Sharif Street at 29%. No Republicans running in this primary, so the winner of this race expected to fill that seat. NBC 10's Lili Zheng live for us in Center City. Rabb is sending a message to the establishment here, Lili.
Hey there, Keith. That's right. He says he may have won, but he says that the fight is just over. Last night, calling out what he called as an erosion of rights on the federal level. Take a look at this video. He spoke to his elated crowd last night. This was not long after Sharif Street conceded. Also in the running were Dr. Ayla Stanford and Sean Griffith, both securing less than a quarter of the votes. Rabb replaces Representative Dwight Evans, who is retiring after his term ends. Evans entered Congress back in 2016, the same year that Rabb first won his state House seat. During his time as state rep, he built a reputation as an outspoken advocate for racial justice, economic equality, and public education. During his campaign, Rabb and his opponents sounded several of the same themes, often falling on the same side of some issues like health care, affordability, but they did differ on war in the Middle East. Here's part of his message to his supporters last night.
Positions come and go, but to be steadfast in your purpose, which is why I said that we just won.
During his campaign, Rabb also had the support of the Pennsylvania Working Families Party. He's been working with them for the past decade. For now, reporting live in Center City, Lili Zheng, NBC 10 News.
Let's turn now to the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania's 7th district. A firefighters union leader and first-time politician will face Republican incumbent Ryan McKenzie this fall. Last night, Bob Brooks won the primary against 3 Democratic challengers with numbers that are double his nearest opponent. Brooks got the endorsement and support of Governor Shapiro in the race that has the nation's attention. After that race was called last night, supporters cheered for Brooks at this wine bar in Bethlehem. The first-time politician told the crowd there's a lot of work ahead, but he is ready for the challenge.
They're tired of being kicked in the teeth in Washington, D.C., and we're ready for change. I think it's crystal clear that the people of all 4 of these counties have just spoke that they're ready for a working-class candidate to take their issues to Washington, D.C.
As we mentioned, the 7th district race has national implications. Democrats are pushing to flip this seat as they fight to take back the U.S. House. In the last election, incumbent Republican Ryan McKenzie won by just over 4,000 votes.
In the race for Pennsylvania governor, incumbent Josh Shapiro secured the Democratic nomination. He kicked off his reelection campaign last night in Bucks County. Governor Shapiro and Lieutenant Governor Austin Davis ran unopposed in the Democratic primary. Both appeared in Warminster Township to supporters and making their case to elect the Democrats up and down the ballot in the general election this November.
I know people are hurting right now because of Trump's policies in D.C. and Republican intransigence in Harrisburg. We have more work to do. That's why these races up and down the ballot matter so much.
Governor Shapiro will take on State Treasurer Stacey Garrity in the general election. She ran unopposed in the Republican primary for governor. The Republican ticket is set in the race for Lieutenant Governor. Jason Ritchie will be running with Stacey Garrity. They'll face incumbent Josh Shapiro and Austin Davis.
In Pennsylvania's 1st district, Bucks County Commissioner Bob Harvey has won the Democratic primary over his opponent, Lucia Simonelli.
Health care is more expensive, gas is more expensive, milk is more expensive, housing's more expensive, everything is more expensive, and yet we cannot just blame Donald Trump.
Harvey told the crowd that incumbent Brian Fitzpatrick shares the blame with President Trump. The two will now face off in November.